Drama on deck, the Chrisean, Blueface, and Megan saga unfolds. Somebody better call Chrisean Rock, because the storm that's brewing, it's no light drizzle, it's looking like a full-blown Category 5 emotional hurricane. And if you know anything about how these two move, you already know what comes next when things start spiraling. Let's not waste a second. When it comes to Chrisean and Blueface, there's usually just one trigger that sends everything into meltdown mode. But word is, this time, it's not just more of the same. This situation, it's got layers. Here's the tea piping hot and straight from the street. Allegedly, Megan Thee Stallion is in the mix now, and she may have snatched up Blueface. Yes, that Megan. And yes, that Blueface. You're probably scratching your head like, wait, Megan is with who now? We get it. It's wild. But that's not even the wildest part. Insiders are whispering that wedding bells might be on the horizon, but not for Blue and Chrisean. Apparently, Blue's family is thrilled at the thought of Chrisean being out of the picture. Now that's a plot twist. From celebrating one relationship to possibly welcoming a new partner into the family, the switch-up is real. For anyone who's followed Chrisean and Blueface's relationship, this might not come as a total shock. Their dynamic has long been seen as one of the most chaotic in the public eye, unpredictable, intense, and often toxic. The headlines they've made? From dramatic arguments to jaw-dropping accusations, it's been one saga after another. And now, with Megan allegedly stepping into the storyline, the entire situation is entering a whole new level of messy. Stay tuned, because if the rumors are true, this saga is far from over, and the next chapter might be the most explosive yet.
Please, it's not your child. You know why? Because where's the proof? In spite of that DNA test we took on our TV show, yeah, we have proof. We know this is your kid, but he doing so much damage. I had to make sure he wasn't on no birth certificate. I had to make sure I was more in control of the situation.
From still available to moving on? Chrisean and Blueface's love saga gets even wilder. Buckle up, because this saga isn't just messy. It's an emotional roller coaster with no seatbelts. We're talking paternity test drama, surprise arrests, wedding talk, and even a mystery man. It's giving chaos, confusion, and a whole lot of heartbreak. So let's rewind a bit. First, there were whispers about a possibly fake paternity test. Yikes. Then Blueface finds himself behind bars, and just when you think it couldn't get any wilder, his aunt allegedly spills that he's tying the knot with Chrisean. Wait, what? Weren't they off again? Now, here's where it really gets interesting. For a hot second, it actually looked like things were calm between them. Like maybe, just maybe, they were finding their way back. But Chrisean? She's been hopping online trying to reel Blueface back in, dropping "I'm still available" hints like we're back in 2016 Twitter flirting culture. And let's just say, it's been a little hard to watch. Like secondhand embarrassment. Levels of cringe. The sad part? It doesn't look like Blueface is biting. Not even a nibble. Word on the digital streets is, he's really done this time. Done. Not, we'll talk next week, done. Like, cleared his inbox and moved on, done. But of course, this is Chrisean and Blueface we're talking about. Is it truly over? Or just another one of their infamous breakups before the inevitable reunion? While we wonder, Chrisean's out, here testing new waters. Recently, she's been spotted getting cozy with a new guy, sparking rebound rumors. Date night photos, arm in arm, all the typical look at me now moves. Only one problem, the body language wasn't exactly giving. Mutual spark. The dude kind of looked like he'd rather be literally anywhere else. But hey, maybe we're just not seeing the full picture. Maybe it's real. Or maybe it's just strategic. A perfectly executed jealousy play meant for Blueface's timeline. But if that was the goal, it seriously backfired. Because here comes Blueface's mom, and whew, she did not hold back. She dragged the whole situation and practically broke into praise songs over Chrisean moving on. Yep, you read that right. She went full shade mode, thanking the heavens for the new couple like it was divine intervention. So, where does that leave us? A breakup, a rebound, and a whole lot of family commentary. Just another week in the whirlwind known as Chrisean and Blueface.
Oh, child, thank you, Jesus, won't he do it? They make a cute couple. That's it. get a baby by him. That's gonna be a cute baby too. I'm gonna do like y'all did. He's the one.
Megan, Blueface, and Chrisean Rock, the triangle nobody saw coming. Just when we thought the Chrisean Rock and Blueface saga had reached its final episode, a new chapter has exploded across the internet, and it might just be the wildest yet. Chrisean's former flame, Blueface, is allegedly entangled with none other than Megan Thee Stallion, and now his mother is front and center, tossing gasoline on the already blazing fire. In a moment that blurred the line between satire and sincerity, Blueface's mom claimed she's thrilled her son is finally free from Chrisean and publicly celebrated what she called a beautiful match, Blueface and Megan. Let's be real. It sounded like Shay dressed in Sunday best. While her words were framed as blessings, the tone, straight up trolling. And then came the real shocker. She predicted her son would be walking down the aisle with Megan in 2026. Manifestation. Or delusion? That's up to the timeline to decide. People were quick to call cap, wondering out loud if Blueface's mom was okay, or just clowning for attention. But the line between manifestation and mockery is razor thin in this family's universe, and no one can really tell if she meant it or was playing us all. Meanwhile, Chrisean has been going through it. After being left in the dust, she's been trying to snatch Blueface's attention back, dropping "I'm still available" vibes online, hoping the internet would do what the DMs didn't. But the sad truth? Blueface isn't biting, at least not this time. His silence speaks volumes, louder than any tweet, emoji, or cryptic post. In a plot twist straight out of a reality show, Chrisean was recently seen with a new man, sparking rebound rumors. But body language don't lie, and this guy looked more like he was enduring the night than enjoying it. Fans weren't convinced. Some thought it was just a ploy to make Blueface jealous. If that was the plan, it didn't land, especially since Blueface's mom gleefully co-signed the new relationship like she'd been praying for it. And here's where things go full tilt. Megan Thee Stallion's name enters the chat, not through gossip blogs or paparazzi, but through the swirling chaos of fan speculation and social media breadcrumbs. Rumors began when Megan was spotted getting cozy with a mysterious man at a private industry party. Sharp-eyed fans quickly pointed out the resemblance to someone all too familiar to Chrisean, possibly Blueface. Chrisean's response? Emotional. Raw, heartbroken. She went live, tearful and vulnerable, sharing just how betrayed she felt. "I gave this man everything," she said, voice shaking. "And now he's out here with someone I admired? That's cold." Whether intentional or not, Megan's only response was a cryptic Instagram story. "What's meant for me will never miss me." Was it a sub? A spiritual flex? Either way, her silence hit harder than words ever could. Now the internet is eating it up, dissecting every move. Twitter threads are on fire, TikTok sleuths are zooming in on photos, and fan camps are taking sides. Team Chrisean versus Team Megan. Lines are being drawn, and receipts are being pulled. And the mystery man? Still a question mark. Some say it's Blueface, despite the drama. Others say it's a low-key producer Chrisean was spotted with during her latest music sessions. Whoever he is, he's now the unwilling center of a hip-hop soap opera that's breaking the internet. Behind all the headlines, though, lies a deeper concern. Chrisean's mental health. Those close to her are urging her to take a step back, unplug, and heal. "This one hurt," a friend reportedly shared. "She didn't just lose a guy, she lost her pride, publicly." As fans await the next chapter, maybe a diss track, a surprise interview, or an awkward award show encounter, one thing is for certain: this story is far from over. And in an industry where image is everything, heartbreak hits different when it's played out for the whole world to see. Chaos, consequences, and controversy. The dark side of the Blueface and Chrisean saga. Even as the internet stays hooked on the pie, headline-grabbing feud involving Chrisean Rock and Megan Thee Stallion, a quieter, more heartbreaking story has been unfolding in the background. One that has less to do with drama and more to do with a child caught in the crossfire of dysfunction. Amid the social media spotlight and celebrity chaos, Chrisean's former best, Friend Marsh has come forward with emotional revelations, exposing a fractured friendship and raising serious concerns about Chrisean's son, Junior. According to Marsh, things hit a breaking point while Chrisean was behind bars. Marsh had been caring for Junior, with no help, no support, and barely enough supplies to get by. In her own words, Marsh said she felt abandoned and used. No diapers, no formula, no clothes, just promises of cash that never came. The days went by and Marsh struggled to provide for Junior. Her sister suggested taking the baby to the hospital after noticing he was spitting up excessively. But when Marsh mentioned this during a phone call with Chrisean, things went left. Instead of appreciation or concern, Chrisean reportedly exploded. In a heated move, she sent someone named Smiley to retrieve Junior from Marsh's sister, all to prevent a hospital visit. This wasn't just a disagreement. Marsh claimed Chrisean was actively trying to hide the reality of her child's condition. From orchestrating photo ops to carefully curated Instagram lives, Chrisean allegedly worked overtime to present Junior as perfectly healthy, even if it meant bending the truth. She would see Reddit comments saying he couldn't walk, and then she'd post staged pics of him in a walker, Marsh shared. I told her at Chrissy he can't actually walk, though. She just said, I need them to believe he can. More than one insider says Chrisean is in deep denial, and worse, unwilling to seek proper care for her son. At a recent event, fans noticed Junior, now nearing 2 years old, still appeared to struggle holding up his head. But instead of facing these concerns, Chrisean has taken a turn toward performative spirituality. While she speaks publicly about God and healing, many fans are calling out what they see as a smokescreen. Comments online have been brutally honest. She needs to be in jail for what she did to that baby in the womb, one user wrote. But baby is almost 2 and can't talk, walk, or hold up his head. This is neglect. Unfortunately, things only spiral further when Blueface enters the conversation. Back when Chrisean announced her pregnancy, Blueface not only denied responsibility, but tried to publicly pressure her into ending it. On social media, he unleashed a bitter rant, making it clear he had no interest in being a father. She's trying to trap me, he tweeted. She's still got time to get rid of it. Even after Junior was born, Blueface continued to insist the child wasn't his, pointing to timing, looks, and even location as proof, since the baby was born in Baltimore while he lived in LA. But his most disturbing claims came when Junior's developmental delays became more apparent. Blueface was quick to shift blame onto Chrisean, publicly accusing her of substance use during pregnancy. In a shocking tweet, he claimed she smoked on the way to the hospital and planned to perform while in labor. He added, she couldn't take 1 month off, blaming her entirely for the baby's medical issues, including a hernia. Rather than protect his child's dignity, Blueface crossed a line by posting an explicit and highly inappropriate image of Junior online, using it to shame Chrisean and lash out at critics. It's my son. I'll post what I want, he declared, doubling down despite widespread backlash. All of this points to a devastating pattern, one where a child's well-being is buried beneath ego, online spectacle, and unresolved trauma. Junior didn't ask for this spotlight, nor did he deserve to be turned into a pawn in a feud between two parents, more focused on image than responsibility. Now the internet is watching closely, wondering when, or if, someone will finally step in to prioritize the child above the chaos.